friends, Jireh of Fashion Meets God here, and today I am talking about pursuing your passion. Why you should definitely pursue it, how to go full force into it. So if you are struggling with actually pursuing it and life and outside voices are just getting into your head, then keep watching. So last week my family's business had 2 events on Saturday. So we had about 100 guests coming in and out of our office that day, and the whole week leading up to Saturday was crazy. When it comes to my family, when we have an event or even a party, we tend to go above and beyond. We want to make sure that everything is set and ready and practically perfect for the day of. So it was a lot of preparation, a lot of work, but honestly the one thing that I'm really proud of and feel really accomplished of is that I was able to still be active on Fashion Meets God, which is my passion, and just to be able to push content out still and still be present in the whole internet and social media realm. It keeps you sane, and I'm not even joking when I say this. I'm being very serious, but it just keeps you sane. Doing one thing that you enjoy doing, whether it's after your 9 to 5 or on the weekends, satisfies the longing and craving of the thing that you love to do. It distracts you from that 9 to 5 or whatever crazy situation you have going on, and even if it's just for a few hours, you get lost into what you love to do. And that's something that God implanted in you. He implanted that passion and desire when He created you, and you just don't forget about something like that. If I didn't have Fashion Meets God, I would honestly probably just go a little crazy. I always look forward to doing it. I love knowing that after whatever I have to do for my family's business, at the end of the day, I can just focus on it and be creative. I think that's also why it's so important to me, is because I'm definitely more on the creative side, and working in a construction industry is not that creative. So being able to set aside time and looking forward to time where I get to get that inspiration going and get those creative juices flowing keeps me sane. If you can't stop thinking about it, then just do it. Of course, if it's legally and ethically and morally right. But if you can't stop thinking about it, just do it. This goes for little to big things too. If you have a project that you want to do and accomplish, and it's always in the back of your mind throughout the day, like you want to do it, then just do it. Sometimes I find myself staying up until 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. just brainstorming post ideas, content ideas, new strategies, just have my creative juices still flowing, or even just listening to podcasts that I know will help build my character, and even just building Fashion Meets God and taking it on as something more serious than just a hobby, but something that I know I want to do full time in the future. Yes, across the board, I haven't, and I don't see the numbers that I would like FMG to have, but at the end of the day, it's not something that I focus on, because I just love doing what I get to do, and having the time and just that passion and that drive is motivation enough to just keep doing it. If you're new to this feeling and this drive and this little voice of just motivation pushing you on, the best thing I've learned is to pray and just get advice and wisdom and opinions from my mentors and people who I trust, and people that I know will guide me into the right path, or just help me see things from a different perspective, get different opinions and different options on things. So it helps so much. If it's not just a passion, but it's a God-given calling, then it's a command. I remember in 2012 when I was in the fork in the road post-college, and I was just sitting in my bedroom at night, and I asked God, Lord, what do you want me to do? Because I have no idea. Please just direct me, because I have no idea where to go from here. And almost verbally, it was almost as if He was sitting right next to me. He said, I want you to bridge your faith and your passion for fashion together. And in 2013, that's when Fashion Meets God was born and created. Over the course of 5 years, I tend to ask God, do you still want me to do this? Will this turn into a full-time ministry or career, or is this just a forever hobby type thing that I'll be working on the side after a 9 to 5, only on the weekends, only when I have time kind of type thing. And to be honest, he's never told me to stop. Many other people have told me that I should, or maybe I should rethink about my whole plan, but he has never told me to stop. And I honestly think of Paul when he wrote Philippians, and he said, being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ. We may see some fruit of our labor during this lifetime, but like what Paul said, what's certain is that God will complete it without a doubt. He will finish it and he will see through it to the end. Make time for it. I have learned, especially during this season, that if it's really important to me and it's a priority, then I know I will make time for it. That includes planning your day the night before, or even planning your whole entire week on Sunday. Time slot everything that you want to accomplish, from the little things to the big things, and wake up early. I am filming this around 8 a.m. Just because I know I have a bunch of stuff to do for my family later today, but I know there are other people, other YouTubers who wake up at 6 a.m. with kids and they try to knock out their filming just so that they can focus on other stuff later on. If your passion and your dream utilizes social media, then I would highly recommend scheduling out your posts. I was a social media manager in 2012, and ever since then I have always said that being able to schedule out and queue your posts is like having your own personal assistant. I am also my family business's social media manager, and I actually completely forget about the posts that I scheduled back on Sunday night. I scheduled them out every day at 12 noon and they just roll out, and so I actually forget about me even scheduling them on Sunday night throughout the entire week. When I get back on social media and I see the posts that were scheduled out, and the platform, the social media platform, actually works for you and you're still present online. Stay focused. This is the biggest thing that I'm working on. That includes less browsing on your phone, having unnecessary conversations, and being distracted by just unnecessary things that aren't gonna serve you in the long run. I have to remind myself just to stay focused on this task, get it done, and then later you can scroll. And the voice that's telling you you're too lazy, you're too tired, will I get a lot of likes and views on this? Will people even like this? Don't listen to it. It is your enemy, not your friend. So I hope this was helpful. I am so big and such a huge advocate on this whole topic because it has been my reality and something that I've been working on for the past 5 years. And I just know that God has placed in each of us this desire and a dream and a passion that we just shouldn't let go and ignore. So I hope this was helpful, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!